EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Cowboy 80. Street.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Purdy now to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
79 Broncos.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Play action, now Purdy. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
Now, that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A first carry for Rachaad White to the 43, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Play fake. Mayfield rolling to his right. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Hey, 133.
1st down, here's White. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Point it right.
To throw, Mayfield. He completes it right side to White. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Real.
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
19 tight. Trap 60. Go.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Near his goal line, here's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. Here we go with McCaffrey. Now he's loose at the 40. Christian McCaffrey. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. McCaffrey on the counter. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Hurt. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion.
They'll run here with Mason. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Chap, check, chap, check. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Ready, set.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Rocco 80.
Purdy. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Check smash. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Purdy from the gun on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
And his kick here is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just one field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Mayfield off the play fake. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Going right side is White. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Now Mayfield. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Now back to the ground game with White. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse. And I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Baker Mayfield keeping it himself on the quarterback sneak. And the Bucs have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 107 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
79 Bronco. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hook.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. Shot alert. Shot alert. Check smash. Check smash. Check go.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Brought down at the 20.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Street. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Here's 2nd down.
Go! Viking 18. Hey, smash. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Ready?
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Bronco switch. Bronco check. Panther.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Hurt. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Panther 11. Hut.
Purdy to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mayfield. That's caught by Palmer. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Baker. Pass complete to Shepard. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Mayfield. Completes this again to Shepard. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
This is 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60, 70.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
So the Bucs going to have a chance to go down and win it. They'll get the ball first here in overtime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Alert, 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 alert.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
The first throw in overtime for Mayfield now. And this is Shepard on the catch. Down the sideline he goes. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Let's go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's caught at the 1. Touchdown!
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
First throw of overtime for Purdy. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. And the Bucs will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, it's not very often, Charles, that you and I get to see a fourth drive in overtime, but buckle up because here we go, partner.
Well, my first thought is that apparently no one wants to win this thing, and now I'm correcting myself. I know they both want to win it, but they've gone at it so hard. Who can focus long enough to make the proper play to win this game?
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
Oh, the trip home, so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody. From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Arrowhead. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across. To the 46.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Yellow. Yellow, 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 yellow.
And Mahomes going to put it up right away. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Attack, attack.
Here's Mahomes to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
43! 43!
Throwing now is Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Yellow!
And again, it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Now they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Now Mahomes. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. On play action, they'll throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. This one thrown underneath to Achane. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's still on his feet. Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 79 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Going deep for Hopkins. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 39 yards there, a big one. 7-7, our score after one. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Travis Kelce, 28 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He'll dump this off to Achane. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Hey! All right, fellas, listen up.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
21G.
Again, it's Achane. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll run for it with Achane. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. It's caught by OBJ. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. Throw caught by Achane. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Tua. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. And that's caught inside the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Hey, 43, 15.
Now here's Mahomes. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, come on, two.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Tua. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Hey, 21, T.A.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Achane.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Durham Smythe from 8 yards out.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He's got room at the 30.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Mahomes now to throw.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now Mahomes, got to have this one. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
2nd down and 4.
Hey, Ribley.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
A big play looming on third down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he tracked.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Isaiah Pacheco
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10. Tua. Here's Achane to start the drive. He edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. Now Tua on 3rd down. Achane. And he's going to be dumped there, but he does have a 1st down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Throwing Tua.
They'll roll him out right.
That'll be caught by Hill.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And, partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Once again, it's Mostert.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good, and it'll be a good time in South Beach tonight. The Dolphins have won the game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And, of course, this win, a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody. On a muggy night here in Houston, Texas, it's a perfect 72 degrees inside NRG Stadium. And we are underway from Houston. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson, first play, going to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Danico Autry gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. A first down carry for Henry. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
Now it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Play action. Stroud now.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston.
Takedown.
45 yards.
And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first down coming up. Here's Jackson.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Texans defense stands tall. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they actually utilize.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Stroud. It's complete downfield out left to his running back. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lumped.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Jackson now. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nelson Aguilar. 31 yards.
And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now Stroud.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
And Stroud now to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Final play of the half, Stroud.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Mixon will get it to start the second half. They find some open field here. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
57 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Here's Stroud. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Robert Woods, 31 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to...
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Down the left sideline.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, here's the option.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play action. It's Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
And the Texans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Set up. Take go.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He's got room to run right at the start. down the sideline, past the 40. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for two. Now Purdy. That'll be caught. And he's in for the two. So just like that, a quick 8-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He connects downfield to Dotson. And he's into the end zone. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. The offense and Hurts ready for this 2-point attempt. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion to the left. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will up the lead to 5. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Sack.
They'll motion over Samuel. A first down throw for push. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On the handoff, McCaffrey. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
That is caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And 3rd down coming up.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throw.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Eagles first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Good running inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Here's Barkley. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
They'll motion over Samuel. Purdy now on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go play action with Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And the Eagles will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Hey!
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Open man downfield is Smith. He is in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they will not get a chance to return this one. Back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, tight. Look out.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his left. Letting one fly deep for Cooper.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Here's Williams. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Working out of the gun, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Moore, the man in motion.
To throw, Williams.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Williams.
That is caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
On play action, here's Williams.
He'll buy some time right. Touchdown, Bears! Cole Kmet, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Bears have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Breaks through the contact. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Allen going to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Allen now looks to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Amari Cooper, 46 yards. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Swift going to try up the middle. Dancing away at the 35. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Williams. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
He finds his target, Allen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Keenan Allen, 27 yards.
And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Matt Eberflus going to keep his offense on the field. They're going for 2. And now an audible here into something else. Williams going to throw for it.
Eluding the pressure right.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Allen. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that lead is back down to 9 now. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And bulldozing his way through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
To throw, it's Williams.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams.
He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball.
And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now a give right side Swift.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Buying time to his left. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So after the INT, it's Allen.
Out to the flat here for Johnson.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Allen.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air, Allen.
That is complete downfield to Knox.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. Now 2nd and 5.
To throw, it's Allen. A quick throw, but incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Allen.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Escaping the pressure.
That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown.
from 13 yards out.
And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
Caught by Allen. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift, and he's got it to about the 40.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket.
And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Swift. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
On play action, here's Williams.
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to...
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here in Cincinnati. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing right away is Mahomes. Now he'll run. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's taken in by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Taking off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll take off again.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The extra point is up and through, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Chase Brown. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Burrow here on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
11.
A first down throw for Burrow. The ball comes out, and the defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
On second down, Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. To throw is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Patrick to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his second touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Charlie Jones now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come up here, first and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. Going up top. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and a yard. Here's Mahomes. Now he takes off. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the 1st down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now, Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelce. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
That's taken in.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that.
And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dad.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
Dad.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
On 2, ready?
2nd and goal.
11 MT, tech. Here we go. Dad.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal.
Gun.
They'll run the sneak. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
Let's get set.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals draw closer here. It's 21-14. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime, and the visitors, the Chiefs, out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I'm fine, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
11.
Here's Brown. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. Now, Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosibas. 20 yards on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
Burrow now. Just pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First down throw, Mahomes. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could. but instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. A run with Edwards-Helaire, and nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, Sunday.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The break, the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll run. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. Now, for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs go up by 7. 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
11 mighty. Here we go.
They'll run here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here is 2nd and 7.
Gun. 12.
Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
12.
Back to throw, Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
11.
Brown. He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. This one complete to Higgins. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time.
Here we go.
Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
2nd and goal.
11.
Burrow. He's got it at the 3. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll keep it on the ground. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
43, 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A first down throw for Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd.
Big-time throw there sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute. All they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from Cincinnati.